Okay, welcome back again. I think this is part 19, maybe. Blimey. Let's unpause. So we've got all these areas down here. We've got a claim on there. However, it's all going a bit Pete-tong because the Scots are invading in that area at the moment. Looks like they'll probably win, so we have to hang about. To see what's up. We've got the it's now 3-1 as they all change their minds. So in the meantime, let's get back to well, a couple of things actually. Let's have a look. Pick an ambition. I think we can't do because become exalted. Yeah, why not? And then guardians. So we have our aunt. We can use this to possibly get some opinions up on us. Actually, maybe not. Maybe they're not close enough. Who's this? Your cousin. Our cousin. I mean, none of these are really going to matter to me directly, so that's probably a mistake. But anyway, next, please, kinswoman. Can you be any more vague? And then finally, who's this? Your other kinswoman. Let's find another god squad. There we go. Right. So, the Connaught bloke who's now favours himself as heir, which is all nice. Now favours bishopric, wants to become exalted, we know. Right. So, next thing to do then while we're waiting to see how this resolves, I don't want to dive in yet, because the Scots look like they're well in control of that. However, it is tempting to dive in straight afterwards, but anyway, I'm going to look at the come back here. Let's look at the money. Show me the money. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 holdings, but I'm more interested in building up these 5 for the moment. We've got a fair bit of Wonga in the bank, and we haven't done anything for a while. So let's start at the top. So we've got this castle town, so now we're going to go for these things here, the levy sizes, the castle, there. Let's go to Leinster, oh yeah, we need, for there, we want to, oh we're behind the curveball there, aren't we, because we want a town, so we need to do the palisade there, Surrey. Done anything there? How's that working out on? Oh, Shushuri. Is that one? No, that one. How did that one escape our attention? Right, okay, so what a castle village there. Leinster, we just done that. Am I losing my plot? Yeah, blah 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 blah. Kildare. So we can upgrade to Castle Town now, and Breffin. Got the town, so now we'll go for the dojo. So we're leaving 500 in the bank. Right, the Scots. Oh no, that war's still going on. And we have this one title, that's that Duchy of Ulster, which we're not going to create because that will just create more problems with more duke titles. So let's have a look at where we are in the great scheme of things here. Our vassals love us, really, generally. That's a combination of having content dukes. Well, he doesn't like us so much. Why does he not like us? Oh yeah, he was the one who we gave it to that kinsman, and then he took over. Most. Okay, what's this? What's the kill prince? Who is it? Who's up to no good? Discovers a plot whereby Connell geezer is trying to kill our heir. I think that's our heir, isn't it? Now, why is he doing that? Ah, well, there you go. Because he is the he's got himself as the heir. So the question is, we can do righteous imprisonment, but I'm not sure I really want to do that because he's all right, this bloke. So why don't we just tell him to stop the plot? In the meantime, we have a guardian, and that's our cousin. So that was our predecessor. Again, I'm not sure we really care, do we? Doesn't seem to be many sons around these days. That's okay. Who else can we give this to? Doesn't really matter, does it? There we go. My beloved daughter Gerbil is concerned that she is still not married. Sorry, I'm laughing at my own jokes now. It's not a good sign, is it? Right, Gerbil. Let's find someone for you. About the Britney Spears. Have you got anyone? No. About Le Francais. Where's the French guy? Oh, he's down here. No. I think the English I checked before, they don't have diddly. Apart from yeah, it's a little way away. But our mate in Scotland. No. Okay, so there's no one who I can think of alliance-wise who would be useful. So we can have the Norwegians. What about these guys? No. The Danes. Denmark. There's no one there, is there? Perhaps. Okay, I'll just find someone. It won't be nice, it will be random. Let's find you someone random. Champagne. He's a bastard. Shetland. Give it 3 more seconds and I will lose all interest in trying to find someone, and I'll just pick anyone. And I have, there we go. Lost all interest, went for him. There you go. Okay, so what's all this about? Let's get married, as we know, yeah. So now we are, so I've got to look at our military. Look at that, we've got a huge, pretty impressive levy there. So what could be quite good is to declare war on these guys the moment they win. Do we want to do that? I'm slightly worried about this though, because I'm exposed up here, aren't I? So what's this guy? Oh, hang on a minute. He's defending against Duke. Ba 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 ba. So they're having a nice little war amongst themselves. We don't care about that. That's fair enough. Yeah, so they're having an inter-realm war at the moment. So, a quick review of our claims, fine. Suppressing revolts, let's have a quick check. He was there, wasn't he? The revolt risk was high taxes, so he has to stay there for a bit. Collect taxes in Spy Master. He's not very good, is he? There's a better one there. Oh yeah, we wanted to leave him there because he was the Earl. Yep. Didn't want to annoy him. And then the court chaplain was just training because we have good relations. So it's all a bit. Who's this? Your cousin. She's got quite a good skills, hasn't she? So she is one of the my predecessor's kids. Again, he's the one I'm really interested in, I think, because he's the one that we are. That's him, isn't it? Yeah. So he's the one we're kind of interested in at the moment because he's potentially going to take the claim on Scotland if his mum kicks the bucket. I'm assuming, unless I'm doing something very wrong. In the intervening time, let's have a quick look here. We've got, you can see this thing on here. If you, excuse me, if you hover over that particular shield, you can see the state of the war and who's in it. So the attackers are Scotland, the defender is Gwynedd, and the war score is plus 85, and it refers to the first person in the list. So it's King Edmund's war, and he's plus 85. Sometimes you see negative scores. That means they'll be losing. So there's wars up here. What's going on up here? 8% means that Maury is beating the Isles. It's like watching football, isn't it? Half time. It's surprising. Crown Authority. You can't really see. Right. So next on the list of things to worry about is. It's tempting to bring that up to high now, given that all our vassals love us to bits. As I've said before, I want to give myself the option to change the succession to this one here. However, I guess I don't really need to do it quite yet because I would like to have as my backup plan him. He's my backup plan of where to go to. I'm just trying to think if through assassinations, how would that work? Would I be able to? No, I'll have to think about that. So I'm going to keep. I guess there's no hurry to move that up now. I'm just going to piss people off, and given that it's 2-all here, although that 2-all should remain the same, we'll have to see how we do. So another quick thing to look at, do this periodically, is to have a look at these ones to make sure our capital isn't in a completely stupid place. Again, remember light blue is 1, dark blue is 0 for the rating. So we're trying to compare Dublin to these other ones to see if we should move. So we've got religious. So Dublin is ahead now. In fact, Dublin is the best place to be. Yeah, there isn't anywhere better than Dublin. Where the Duke, this guy's becoming a bit of a pain in the backside, isn't he? Seeks to acquire the Kingdom of Ireland. See, now last time, what was he trying to do? He was trying to. I can't remember what he was trying to do, and we let him off. I'm just going to say end block again. But his opinion of us has taken a bit of a dive, isn't it? I think. Maybe not. Anyway. He'll give that up, I would have thought. He's not a complete idiot. Let's have a daughter. What's that? Our mother. Oh, she wasn't a Scottish bird though, was it? She probably wasn't our mother though, was she? No, that was our mother. This was his second wife, so we don't really care about her. Not that there's anything we can do about that, obviously. So, what's this? Hey, Kingdom of Ireland will now be lost because. Oh my god. Oh. So. Someone's changed their vote. Prince. Oh no. This could be the end. This could be the end of the game as we know it. So, what's this guy there? Right, so us, or our son who we made heir, has decided that he prefers someone else. So once again we're going down the fuckwittery route. Which is just mental. Oh, don't know how you can stop them. It's just crazy, isn't it? Right, so now he's come back again. It's just mentalness, isn't it? I mean, he was depressed when that was going on. I wonder if that has anything. I'm sure there was a depressed trait there, or was that someone else? Maybe that has something to do with it. If you become depressed, I don't know. I have no idea. So anyway, back to this. Is this war has ended, bizarrely enough, with that's strange, isn't it? I wonder if we can say here. That war has ended without Scotland winning it. I mean, they were all over them. See if there's anything in there. No. Why did the Scots do that? Why did they give in? Truce. Very bizarre. Well, if in doubt, this guy's going to be. He's on truce with him. So his allies are King of England. But the King of England likes us more than he likes him. So he likes us 24, he only likes him 12. And so, why don't we see if we could. Let's send a gift of 48 to the King of England and see what then happens with this bloke's allies, just to make sure. There you go, he likes us even more now, 44. So I reckon that'll keep the King of England out. We're not bothered about this guy. He's beatable. So I vote that we now attack over here. Take advantage of the fact that I thought that was a bit of a lost cause, because I thought the Scots were going to take it, but they haven't. So I'm going to put it to the vote, and the results are just coming in. Yes, I am unanimous in that I am going to take on these people, except I'm not, because I don't have a Casus Belli, because that died with my predecessor. Oh no, hang on, take it all back, I'm in the wrong one. Ooh. Right, why is my councillor sitting there? Idiot. Idiot. What are you doing? You should be over there. Right, so allies. Oh, cool, he's still King of England and those two. So the King of England bribe was vaguely worth it. But anyway, let's declare the war. Good thing is that's a claim on the duchy. That's the whole thing. So that's pretty handy. So let's raise all our levies. And you'll notice well, you might not notice, but I don't, oh, that's a mistake, let's disband him. I always tend to raise my levies rather than my vassals. I leave my vassal levies as reserve, because even, I don't need the money, I can afford everybody here, so, he's making a move already up there. So yeah, I tend to, okay, let's go and take those two up north then. In fact, let's put them there. Yeah, sorry, butchering on there. I tend not to raise my vassals just because you get hits and things, and it's vassals raised too long, levies raised too long, blah blah blah. And since I have a lot of money, I may as well just fund it all myself. So move there, and those two will go there. This guy is now on his way back round. So why don't we follow him for the hell of it? It's a bit pointless really, isn't it? But let's do that. In the meantime, let's take them up there. We have a guardian. This is our daughter, who is ill. I'm not going to bother about educating her either. Right, we should actually use this a bit better then. Let's start again. Because she's our daughter, we get prestige by handing her over to someone to educate. Since we've got... oh no, sorry, don't select bride, idiot. Start here again. Yeah, we get prestige here. So we should use that. He's a courtier, he's a bishop, chancellor, he's the mayor of Limerick. What's wrong with him? He's an impaler. Excellent. So, Earl of Gwent. That'd be quite handy, wouldn't it? Probably. So, we are now gonna go down there, and we have started besieging there. As you see, he's got virtually nothing there. So what we're going to do is split up, and this frame rate's gone mental again. Excellent. Frame rate's gone very mental again, which means I'm going to do what I usually do, which is pause the game and continue after the break. Oh, hang on a minute, the frame rate has just recovered itself. Let's see what happens if I unpause. It has. You can't see it, the frame rate, I can. Well, you can see the effects of the frame rate. Oh, and it's gone again. So yeah, I'm going to pause this game, and I will see you after while I try and work out what's gone on.